Hello, BookTube. I'm back with another vintage science fiction eye candy, number 8, I think it is. If that's incorrect, it'll be correct in the title. Now, we start out with another one of these Ace little paperbacks. And that, you see, this is why I want to put them into baggies, because that's got damage that wasn't like that. This was a very, very nice condition when I got it. So this is John Brunner, the World Swappers, and it's Frank Kelly Frias cover, and that's really nice. I really like that one. As I say, it's an Ace printing, an Ace standalone, and that's 1959. So this predates 60s, obviously. So yeah, so there we go. That's number 1. And this is number 2, and it says number 2. This is another one in the number 6 video, or number 7, sorry. I had number 4 of Neil R. Jones's Professor Jameson series. This is number 2. The Sunless World. And that's a cool cover. It's the same artist as the previous one, or number 4, like later, but previously on video. You get the picture. It's Gray Morrow. And this is another Ace small one, standalone, stained. Let's see here. It's got a... See, I don't remember this having a ding in the corner. It's hard to see, but on camera, but I was quite sure it was in perfect condition. I want to get them all. I want to reread the series. Very enjoyable. This is 1967 Ace. And there's the little guys going across there. Now we've got some Edgar Rice Burroughs. This is an Ace, a later Ace, larger one. The Moon Men, which I think is number 2. I think it's number 2 of the trilogy, or 3. It's part of the trilogy. Let's just put it that way, the Moon trilogy. And that there cover artist is Roy G. Krenkel, and it's a pretty good one. This one's a bit rough. And there it is, black and white there on the back. And as I say, this is an Ace. Got a nice little one there. Let's see, originally published 1925. Oh no, it's a smaller size one. I don't have a date for this one. It says 40 cents. It doesn't give me a date. It is 60s though. I didn't actually look to see what date it actually this edition actually is. Now the ones that I'd like to get, anyway, that's the Moon Men, are these, and this is Monster. No, that's the Moon Maid. Sorry, that's the Moon Maid. And this is a Frank Frazetta cover. I think these are the ones that I want. I think they did. I don't know if they did every Edgar Rice Burroughs as Frank Frazetta, but if they didn't, they came close to it. They did all the Tarzans. They did Barsoom, as far as I can tell, and a bunch of other ones. The Venus, and just on and on. So they might very well have done them all. But this is the edition of Edgar Rice Burroughs I would love to get, like a complete edition in this Ace paperback. So this is the Moon Maid, which I think is the first one of the Moon trilogy. Actually, no, this is Roy R. Kinkle again. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? No, that's Frank Frazetta. Oh, wait a minute. I wrote things down wrong, I think. Yeah, this is Roy Kenkel Jr. And so is this one. This isn't a Frank Frazetta. This is a Roy Kenkel. Oh boy, I'm getting mixed up here. But this is the edition that I would like. So clearly, Frank Frazetta didn't do them all then. The Monster Men. This is Frank Frazetta. Let's just see what it says. Did I write it down? Yeah, Frank Frazetta. And again, a little one on there. And the bat on the back. The bat there is there. So yeah, so this is the Monster Man. I think that this is a standalone, from what I remember. It's a long time. It's got to be. Last time I read any Edgar Rice Burroughs has to be 40 some years ago, and I'd like to read them again. But they're to get nice editions or copies here in the UK. It's a little difficult. I'd also like to get. I think it's is it the Bantam, or is it Ballantine? The black Tarzan ones. I'd love to have a run of Tarzan in the black ones, and then also these Ace. Let's see here. The Carson of Venus. So this is the Venus trilogy. I'm not sure which one this is off the top of my head. I think it's number 2. But I'm sure somebody will say, no, it's not number 2. It's number 1. But yeah, it's part of the Carson, the Venus series. And this is a Frank Frazetta cover too. And these don't have actually dates of their publication on these, which I didn't realize. It's got the original dates, but not the paperback ones. So I do apologize, but I'm sure they're 60s. Oh, I'm really falling down on these, aren't I? The Lost Continent. This has gone by a couple different titles. Oh, original title, Beyond 30. There we go. And that's a Frank Frazetta as well. I'm quite sure it is. Yes, Frank Frazetta. And there's a little on the title page. So again, no date for it. And here we got another Venus trilogy, but this time, well, it's a kind of, it is a John Carter ripoff by Otis Adelbert Klein. But I like to get the others, and I like this. This is, I think this is Kenkel again. Roy Krenkel Jr. It says 1962 on this one, so this could be 1962. Another Ace one. A couple more to go. Yeah, so it still makes 10. Again, we had yesterday one of these British ones that were late 60s that were photograph ones. Well, here's another one for Clifford Simak, All the Traps of Earth. This is New English Library. Or no, it is New English Library, but it's a Foursquare book. And it's originally was published in 64 by the Foursquare edition, reprinted April 65, reissued as the New England Library edition, August 1968. So this is 1968. And this contains a selection of stories from the American edition, All the Traps of Earth, and other stories. This has All the Traps of Earth, Drop Dead, No Life of Their Own, and The Sitters. Now, there's other ones called All the Traps of Earth that have different ones, and there's also Night of the Pudley, which, yeah, it gets a little confusing, but it's a selection from the hardcover. And then we got, and I don't know who did that picture or anything like that. So here we got another four square, Clifford Simak, Ring Around the Sun. An interesting abstract, I guess you would say. Or maybe it wouldn't be abstract, but it's okay. It's interesting. This one's a bit rough. But yeah, this is. I don't know who the artist is. Foursquare. This was published in August 1967. This one originally published uh, 1952 and 53, serialized, and in hardcover by Simon Schuster in 53. So there you go. That's number 8 done. So yeah, so I'm going to continue. As I say, some of these are iffy for quality and condition, but again, I'm just reiterating that I'm going through all my 60s, 40s, 50s, 60s science fiction at the moment. Then I'll move on to the 70s. I have 3 more that should be all 1960s, and one that's a combination of a few 60s and then working into the 70s.